Spencer, do you want to take us away?
I feel like maybe Rob should take it away.
Yeah.
Read that first top paragraph.
So, I don't have my glasses. Oh, man, get ready.
We are ready.
When last we met, our heroes were just outside the juicery where... I can't pronounce that word. What is that? Darmvan, the drunken knight, accused the local priest of misdeeds and fell upon his own blade. Father Tinder reacted by calling off the Jewish tour, wanting to inform the wife and the kids, but Sharpie insisted that they do it, sparing him the trouble, and headed to Mrs.
Darmvan.
Darmvan. Oh, shit, I scrolled down. So, take over. Tag out.
Mrs. Darmvan's home, where they broke the news and looked for clues, convinced that the father was up to no good. Meanwhile, Dignity and Krista Berg went back to the constabulary and met with Spizbulb, the gnome they had saved. They were immediately suspicious of Spizbulb and sought to flee, but the party reunited after Miss Darmvan spurned Sharpie's advances. With Sharpie and Quark, the gang retired and conspired, and drew up a plan to break into Father Tinder's house, hoping to find incriminating evidence. But what would our heroes uncover? What evils may they face? What laws would they be breaking? Find out now. Time.
Teamwork!
You never realize that you think that you might be good at something until you see someone else.
What the... I didn't bring my glasses.
You sure
I can't
did.
read.
You sure
I
did.
can't read with the
sure
type that small.
You sure can't.
That's not fair.
It's
not fair.
No, it's
you
not.
You don't do notes in the middle of a show.
Oh, I do.
It's not fair. It's not cool.
Volunteers themselves as assistant dungeon master.
Assistant, not dungeon master. Bring my glasses. I didn't know it was coming up. You didn't tell me.
Yeah, I didn't tell him. I snuck him in. I just, All
right, so Spencer, it's me and Krista Berg or Dignity breaking into the house right now. What's happening?
You guys are all, yeah, okay. So it's just nighttime. You guys just left Spizbulb's house. He gave you a black bundle of cloth. And you guys were going to sneak into Tinder's house.
And the bundle of cloth, he didn't specify what it was. He said use this in case of emergency, but also if you use it by the border, by the barrier, that bad things would happen.
Don't leave town with it. I think
it'll break. If the barrier's turned on.
But it'll be good in case of emergency within the boundaries of that thing.
That's what he said. He didn't really say that much about it, to be honest.
But that was the implication, right?
Yep.
That was the inference. Okay,
definitely.
So where are we standing right now?
You guys are right outside of Spizbulb's tower, just kind of in Rosebook in general. It's really late at night, like maybe 1 o'clock,
Well, you and Krista Berg are the stealthy ones, so, I could come with, but I should keep a perimeter.
But we're about to break into Father Tinder's crib right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's me and
de Berg.
And Krista Berg. We're going to go in and break into this guy's house. We think he has a power shard. And we're going to go break into this guy's house.
I have a teleport cape.
I can't do Kumail, sorry.
Can I bring somebody with me?
I want you to commit to doing a bad Kumail accent. Commit to being a bad Pakistani.
Who has a teleport cape?
And according to my gear, I
feel like you must have Dan's item sheet.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of circus are you running here?
Oh, goodness.
Sorry, Krista Berg definitely doesn't have one of those.
Yep.
All right, so Chris, here's the deal. I examined the house to look for entrances and exits and stuff.
You see the juicery. It's a low-ceilinged rectangular building attached to a larger cylindrical building. That's like a normal house. So it's like the juicery is attached to the house. You see the juicery, it's got these fine stained glass windows depicting roses and fruits and decanters and mugs in great detail. The rest of the building is dressed in roses, as is tradition around Rosebook.
So one of the buildings is where the juice is made. The other one is where Tinder lives.
Yeah. That's around the corner.
One's for milk and one's for lemonade.
Yeah.
If you go around the corner, I think
Fudge is made.
fudge is.
If I put on my goggles of night, do I see anything else?
You can see all sorts of stuff.
Whoa. That was Rob Schraub helping.
So yeah, you put on your goggles of night and you can see clearly in the darkness. You can see into the juicery where metal and wooden devices lie dormant inside the juicery.
I go towards the dwelling where Father Tinder lives.
All right, you do that. You see, they're attached. It's like the same building.
Okay.
It's like there's two parts of it. Maybe.
Krista Berg, you probably have
I can turn invisible.
Oh, you can turn invisible?
Yeah.
Well, do that, but also you have probably a thieves kit where you can silently break into like a lock and open a door, right?
Okay. Hey, yeah, guys, remember, Sharpie, what are you doing here? I can't go any further.
We said you're going to wait by the van.
I can't go any further. He had it in his breast pocket, like he patted his breast when he was talking about God's fear. Okay, but I'm slinking back.
Okay. We go up to the door. Chris, pick that lock. Let's go.
I'm going to turn invisible, pick the lock, and then look for a breast pocket.
So a prom night. That's what they call it. That's thief talk.
That's him turning invisible.
What's him picking the lock?
What?
What's him picking the lock sound like? And just like that, the lock is open.
Roger Hebner is in the house.
the lock was a cat's mouth.
Rob, can you open the door but also do a chainsaw and a lawnmower at the same time?
Pretty amazing.
That's a joke for 3 people. All right, so Spencer,
Do you want?
Christopher.
Would you want to unlock the door again?
Yes. Krista Berg, we've already opened the door, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so I creep in and examine the surroundings inside the doorway.
You do that. And inside you see several strange contraptions, wooden racks with handles and gears and great wheels. The walls of the juicery are lined with barrels, each with roses affixed to the lids and sides. You see drums of apples, oranges, grapes, raspberries, bananas, pineapples, and even the most sinister fruit of all, the pear. There's a small wooden hatch in the floor and a small wooden barred gate joining the juicery and the house part of the building.
I go to the hatch and tell Chris to try to quietly open it.
Which one?
The hatch.
In the floor?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna quietly open it and then drop my robot baby in there.
Okay.
I'm not discouraging that at all, but I mean, it's made of metal and dropping that would make noise. I mean, do it anyway.
We're trying to break in at night to rob a shard off a guy's sleeping breast pocket.
But what would it sound like?
What?
You don't know. It might not be that loud.
We can't afford to make noises right now, Chris.
It might not be that loud.
We open the hatch. And this is the hatch. This is the hatch that adjoins the juicery to the house.
Well, if it's the hatch in the floor, it doesn't. There's a door and a hatch.
We go to the door.
Okay.
I want the shard. I don't care about the juicery.
All right. You open. Wait. You go to the door?
Yes.
You go to the door. It's locked.
Chris, use your thieves kit.
I'd like to use my thieves kit and unlock the door while admiring my dragon dick.
Yeah. Well, it's not on you. It's just, I think it's in your bag or whatever.
Okay. I'll still look at it.
Yeah. Gives you focus. It's like an energy drink. But, yeah. Well, that's not, I mean, That's a weird reaction. Anyway, you do it. It opens.
Chris, you've got your goggles on, your low light vision stuff.
Yeah.
Lead the way. Tell me what you see.
I lead the way and tell Jeff what I see. Oh,
Quark.
that's right.
What is that noise?
That's his vision. Low light goggles.
Those sound different. This room is a combination sitting and dining room. A wooden table with chairs dominates half, and a small fireplace with nicer cushioned chairs dominates the other half. You see a small door and also a small enclosed stairwell leading to the second floor.
The cushions from the chairs, we're going to attach those to our shoes.
All right.
Okay. We make. Rob,
what does that sound
we
like?
fashion cushion shoes. Did Optimus Prime just come in?
All right.
That's like so, you guys are playing a CD-ROM video game for kids from the 90s.
All right. I feel like he was probably sleeping upstairs because the bedroom in a house like this would probably be upstairs. I use my ears, my gnomish ears to detect where the snoring is coming from, Spencer.
It's coming from upstairs.
All right. I creep up first, and I draw what's my smallest weapon? I draw like a dagger or a small sword.
Dagger, yeah.
Yeah, I draw a dagger and walk up the stairs.
Okay, so before you can get up those stairs, you hear a noise, the stomping of feet and the breaking of glass. Actually, smash. Reverse order. You hear smashing of glass and then the breaking of the feeding. That's what you hear.
That sounded much better. I'm sorry, folks.
Then from upstairs you hear a no.
Oh, he's good. I charge up the stairs and kick in the door.
Upstairs you find Father Tinder, sprawled out on the floor, covered in blood that streams from his mouth and face.
What?
He groans weakly.
Are you saying that we fucking missed this because we tied cushions to our feet?
He groans weakly.
Oh, yeah.
As if in pain?
Do we see the attacker?
Wait, do you? Yep. A shadowy figure wielding a thin fencing foil is escaping through the broken window and out to the juicery roof.
I lunge toward him with my dagger in hand as fast as I can to try to apprehend him and stab him.
All right. Yeah, you, what'd you draw?
Dagger.
Okay, what's the damage on that?
Do I have a dagger? I don't even know.
It's 1d4 if it's non-magical. Well, actually, it's 1d3 since you're small.
Yeah, I don't have a dagger in my inventory, but I'm assuming I've stolen so many knives.
All right. Leaping after the foe, you catch yourself on a piece of broken, shattered glass that's on the floor, and you slip and fall, and you stab yourself in the stomach, dealing 3 damage to yourself, and you fall flat on your face.
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah, I sure did.
Piece of shit.
I need new dice. Straight up need new dice.
I'd like to do. Can I do multiple things? Can I?
Maybe.
I saw something about blinding.
You have a blinding bomb, I think. Maybe.
I'll throw a blinding bomb at him. Use my sneak attack, and then become invisible.
All right. Well, you can't sneak attack.
And then I open a Roth IRA. And I provide for my family,
buy low,
and I live a full life.
Wait until I can sell high,
and I have a beautiful funeral.
Well, you can't sneak attack him because he's not he's aware of you somehow.
And also, you're already invisible already because you made yourself invisible before.
It's true.
Can I use the? Can I intensify winds and push him? Try to push him back into the window he's sneaking out of.
You can do that, but yeah. But what does it sound like?
It would sound pretty interesting, I'm sure.
The winds are about that fierce. It doesn't really affect him at all.
I have to ask at this point if I'm outside. I'm positioned at being the microchip to this Punisher Comics adventure.
Yeah.
Like, am I seeing somebody coming out a window?
Curiously, you didn't see anyone sneak onto the property or whatever. But wait,
No, I didn't see anything.
I don't think my thoughts are audible.
But
Shucks,
you don't
nobody
see
there.
You don't see anything, but you do hear the shattering of glass as if a window's being broken. It's on the far side of the building.
Sounds like
the other side.
breaking over there.
Wait. At that point, I remember our signal. What was our signal? I would do what?
Silver dollar.
Silver dollars.
Sorry.
Silver dollars.
But I say it twice, right?
You say it a bunch, but in a panic.
I forget the code. I go, silver dollar, silver dollar, silver dollar.
Avenger. Silver dollar. That means Avenger's gonna go fly around to the place of the sound. I want Avenger to do like a little drone surveillance.
Avenger's a helicopter. Yeah. Avenger comes back. He's like, I saw a small thing running off.
Fucking follow him. You don't come back to me. I'm following you.
Oh, sorry about that.
Spencer, from where I'm standing, am I able to see the guy?
No, it's on the other side of the building where you guys are standing.
Do I notice anything strange as somebody who's spent a lot of time in good old Rosebrook?
Not other than hearing the shattering of glass on the other side of the building.
All right. Well, I stand and I stew because this is a conundrum. I want to protect these people, but they're also stealing, so I feel very guilty.
Guilt.
And I take a gold piece out of my pocket and I put it in my mouth and spit it up into the air and hit it on my heel and then throw it on the ground. Tink.
All right.
I'm running to where Avenger. I'm using Avenger to like.
Boom, boom,
we had an agreement with Avenger. I'm
boom,
not. My character isn't my weight. You don't have to make it sound like a kid from a hot dog commercial.
Because that's how they sell hot dogs.
I didn't lose my ice cream down a storm drain. So you can stow the tubas. Thank you. My character's built like Stephen Merchant, just for the record. I had a deal with Avenger that he Avenger's following the thing faster than I can. I'm following Avenger.
You had a deal. Okay, so you give chase. You give chase until you see what looks like a massive ice crystal in the middle of the street. You find 6 armed guards standing frozen in a combination of terror and magic. Shimmering force energy kind of traps them in place, and they can't move at all, encased in this glowing glass-like substance.
6 arms of
I mean, this is about what I predicted, if I'm honest.
I note that distraction, but I continue on. I'm chasing the
You continue on towards Mrs. Darmvaughn's house.
Welcome.
Ooh. Let's cut to the inside of the house. What's happening there?
Wait. So the guy the attacker that killed or at least tried to assail Father Tinder has left the building, right?
Oh, he's gone.
And is that who Sharpie is chasing right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I go and I get up off my ass and I examine Father Tinder to see if the shard is still in his breast pocket.
You don't find any breast pockets.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's groaning weakly.
I say, Father Tinder, what happened?
I was attacked by... It was that goddamn gnome.
Fizzbulb?
I don't know his name. Fizzbam? Stefan?
It's Fizzbulb. He attacked you?
Oh, man, yeah.
Are you okay?
Fucking gnomes, man. Get away from me.
I'm a gnome, but I'm on your side, man. Although you
Don't murder me. He come to finish the job.
I fuck him.
For real, though?
Yeah, I fuck him because I grabbed him. I said, "Look, Father Tinder, in your weakened state, I'm going to tell you this. I never liked you. I fucking never liked you to begin with. I think you've been dishonest with us from the fucking outset." So I hold him kind of tenderly, like Patrick Swayze style, by the head, and I just missionary fuck him.
I intensify the winds while this is going on.
Oh God.
I hear what's going on down on the ground, and I run into the tower to stop it.
You burst in and see a grisly scene unfolding before you.
Gnome, you needn't do this. Look at me, Gnome. Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
All right, no, don't look at me. Don't look at me. All right, look at the ground.
I'm looking at you while fucking Father Tinder right now.
All right, fine. I'm going to look.
Father Tinder, don't fight me.
Help me.
Gnome.
Help
Gnome,
me.
I want you to reach into the bottom part of your soul, and I want you to just.
I already am.
Please don't.
I want you to stir up the seeds of goodness. I want you to.
I already am.
No.
He's about to be filled with my seeds of goodness.
Stop talking. Stop it.
All right, I just please don't do this. You're going to.
It's too late. It's already happened.
Okay, and then I'm going to intervene.
All right.
And pull cork off of poor Mr. Tinder.
Father.
All right. He comes right out with a pop. You've rested him out.
Father Tinder, I know that nothing that I can say can repair the damage that has been done, but at night I want you to look for your seeds of healing.
I start fucking him again.
I kick you off again. I lie on top of Father Tinder
I start fucking you then.
like a sweet. No, you don't.
I start fucking both of you.
You're dominated physically by dignity.
Okay, well,
so I flip you over and I make I turn you on your stomach.
I'm trying to fuck everybody right now. I'm fucking anything that moves.
I'm on top of you, just shushing in your ear, and I use.
I'm trying to fuck you.
God damn it! I use. Where is it? Diplomacy. I use diplomacy. I use diplomacy.
I go into barbarian fuck rage.
You
barbarian
don't.
Fuck
no,
rage.
I said fine.
Barbarian fuck rage.
Okay. You do that going into a barbarian rage, but maybe it's the stab wound you've just inflicted, but you still are too weak and small.
Wait.
I
rolled a 2 that time.
I use diplomacy, and I get my face right in your tiny little baby ear.
Well,
and I say, look, if you mess with me again, I'm going to take your dreams. I'm going to eat your dreams. I'm going to feed them.
I cast Who Gives a Shit.
All right. Thanks, Jeff. So I use diplomacy to convince him that I'm not to be trifled with.
Well, being in a barbarian rage, he can't hear reason, I'm afraid.
Okay, so is there a closet in the room or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna throw him in the closet.
I'm right over here in the closet.
No, not Father Tinder. I'm going to. Oh, I see. Okay, all right. I'm going to.
Look at me, I'm in the closet.
I'm going to throw Quark into the closet, and then
Put him in here with me.
I see I have something called magic bracers. Could I use that to keep the door closed?
They're just armor.
Okay.
They're like
I push the door up against
I say to her,
the bed up against the door.
I say to Dignity Sarsgaard, who we just met, look, we never liked this guy. There's a power shard that's been stolen, I think, by somebody else. We have bigger fish to fry. There's no reason fighting in here. We should go get the person we're getting. Also, fuck Father Tinder. He's an asshole. He's never been good to anybody. I think he's probably one of the bad people in town.
That is the rapist.
Whoever said that, I'm going to come over there and rape you right now. Live action fucking role playing. I'm going to LARP rape you right now.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, rape him. All right, what's happening? Meanwhile, outside.
Yes, okay, all right. I'm running and chasing the guy.
You're running and chasing. That's how it sounds.
You're so thin.
You find yourself outside Darmvon household, the Darmvon household. You see that one of the wall nearest you, has a massive hole in its side. It's a strange pentagonal shape that must have been cut by one of the sharpest blades in history. It's so clean, this cut. And massive chunks of hewn stone lie in the grass on the ground. I guess that's what grass is.
Okay. I wasn't already outside the Darmvon Heights.
No, you were heading towards there. That was your heading.
Okay. Well, I just want to continue to chase the entity.
Well, it looks like that's where it's gone.
It's gone to the Darmvon. I'm sorry. I got confused there. I apologize. Okay. Oh, I charged headlong through the pentagonal. I got confused about Darmvon. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. I charged through that pentagonal egress.
How does that sound?
Not eagle.
Well, that's wrong. That's wrong. I'm sorry.
I wasn't listening.
Inside.
What are we doing?
No, you're good. Hang back.
Okay.
Inside is a scene.
Standing by.
Inside is a scene of devastation. Everything is askew or exploded or cut in half. Furniture, walls, doors, all marred by these oddly clean cuts.
Those things don't make sounds. There's things that don't make sounds.
Most things don't make sounds, I'd say.
But these do.
A lot of
smell.
I feel like my position on this was clear.
A lot of your favorite movies would be ruined by this. Like if every clue in Seven was like, I'm a fat guy that's dead.
I'm a head in a box.
Yeah,
Does that happen in that
What's
movie?
in the box? I told you, I'm a head.
Those weren't podcasts.
They sure weren't.
John Doe has the upper hand. I'm his upper hand. Oh, I'm up here.
Notes after the show. After the show.
So, all those things I just said.
Just strewn and
cut in half and into pieces. You see a splintered door appears to be one of the only things not hacked to pieces. Instead, maybe just exploded or smashed somehow.
Mrs. Darmvon!
You hear no response.
Mrs. Darmvon! I go to the door and kick at it.
Inside, you see a grisly sight. The corpse of Mrs. Darmvon.
Jesus Christ.
In a mound of silvery force energy. I'm really...
Oh, yuck. Oh, gross. Oh, shit.
There we go.
Spencer just took away Rob's mic.
Encased in a mound of silvery force energy, dripping with blood, her head clean cut off at the neck. What? You see another small body lying on the floor, a pillar of force extending out of the cracked ground where the head should be. Blood spills across the floor, and standing in the windowsill is the small, shadowy figure. Here you can recognize him clearly. It's Spizbulb, the gnome, all in black ninja gear.
Spizbulb!
Fuck!
You fuckers! That's what you get!
Yeah? Well, here's what you get. Fireball!
Okay, so he stands stock still, completely laughing and not able to dodge. But as your fireball impacts where his face should be, you see a dazzling flash of white light, and in an instant it's gone, disappeared, and he looks happy. You see a crackle and a fizz as a sort of white shimmering barrier kind of shimmers out of existence in front of him.
Fuck. All right.
You fuckers.
I use my teleport cape to teleport to behind him.
All right, you do that.
And then I... Just give me 1 second. Wait 1 second. Fuck, I don't have any fucking...
Make it big, Dan, because we're close to the end.
I need like a diffuse magic kind of thing. I don't have anything like that. I'm behind him. I'm successfully behind him. I'm just gonna try to cause fear on him.
All right. You do that.
And I go, hey!
He turns around, seemingly unaffected by your action.
Fuck.
He's not afraid.
Your dice are broken, man.
Yeah, no, they're fucked up. I'll take some dice if anyone has them. But he waves his hands in a magical manner, and you see a rectangular sheet of force energy start to coalesce into existence above his hand. It gets bigger.
I run.
You run. Yeah. He launches it directly. Someone actually has dice. He launches it directly at you, and you dodge out of the way. It smashes and slices a clean cut through a wall and continues going on.
Chop!
Meanwhile, outside or wherever, what are you guys doing?
I've jumped out of the window, stopping raping.
Wait,
you're in the closet?
Did that actually happen?
No,
Yeah.
I never got in the closet.
I threw you in the closet.
You were physically forced into it.
Yeah, I break out and follow the trail of action towards where the guy.
Does he break out? I pushed the bed up against the closet door.
You break your wrist. So it's not just my dice. It's not just my dice.
The other guy's dice?
That was a 1. Yeah.
I jump out of the...
So Dignity Sarsgaard has put me in the closet when I'm trying to help my friend Sharpie out?
Well, you were trying to rape
that's
someone.
why I put you in the closet. Because you were being so helpful.
But yeah, battering
you had
down the
nothing
door,
to do
you
with
break
it. You
your
weren't
wrist.
doing shit.
Well, she's a paladin.
Yeah, but she's
They're like
asshole.
police.
I don't like her.
Well, I mean, a police wouldn't let that happen.
I don't like the police.
I don't like police
either.
But you know what? TV dramas are about them.
Yeah, I don't watch those shows.
Not about rapists.
I don't rape people. I just fuck people.
I use my climbing kit and my fast stealth and try to follow the trail.
You do that. You follow the trail.
I follow behind. Am I agile enough to follow behind?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
I'm in the closet making a private decree to kill Dignity Sarsgaard under any circumstances. I make her my own target.
Well, your promise is so powerful that the door opens. That time I got a 20. Right. I don't know what's happening today with these dice.
I also apologized before I left. Is that cool?
Yeah, no, that happened.
To the guy that Jeff was fucking.
I yell out, we have to help Sharpie right now. He's alone. We have to go.
We're ahead of you. We're doing that.
Yeah, you're great.
I love this argument that I stopped you raping, so I'm a bad person.
Yeah, so you guys are all converging on the location. But who knows what'll happen in the future.
No, don't fucking cliffhanger us now. We have to have an actual cliffhanger.
Well, it seems like a cliffhanger. You're kind of racing towards this deadly murderer who's...
But Dan is there, right? Sharpie is there.
And he's escaping. He's running away in terror last I checked.
Oh, stop.
Seems like a real
Stop. Leave me alone. Oh, stop. Stop it. Stop. I'm running away. Stop. Stop. Ow. Stop. Stop it. Please.
I was just running.
Please, I'm running so fast.
I was running.
I'm running. Stop it. Oh, God. Please. Oh, please. Stop. Ow. Oh, my ass. Oh, my ass. Please, stop. Stop it. You guys are cool.
Thank you for coming to Harmontown, everybody. Rob Schraub. Willie Roberts.
I think it went really well.
Aaron McGathy.